first contestant, Valeria Kholodkova.
Mr. Contest Chair, dear Piotr, what we heard today on this stage was a beautiful, fantastic, life-changing story, making one small 7-year-old boy Igor into a mighty warrior, a Jedi. I think this story made us all kept glued to our seats, making us follow Piotr's words from the very beginning till the very end. And I can assure you, to my point of view, that was truly a successful story. How can I tell that? Did you see how clever and smart and to the point Piotr used the rhetorical devices, starting from the very beginning, asking us a question, involving us to the story, and selling us metaphors and analogies with Mick Jagger, with the lip, or the breakup and the reunion back again. So the story itself had a great structure. So I might say that Piotr is a fantastic storyteller. The introduction, the development, the climax when he fell from the bike and went to the hospital, and finally the perfect solution that kept all the story circled back again to where it started. What I also loved, what I thoroughly enjoyed, is the way Piotr used his voice. He was whispering, he was crying, he was performing dialogues, talking to his son, and what I think Piotr is a master of is pauses. It's probably one of the first time I hear pauses used so smartly and so to the place. So the question is, being so great with the story, the plot, the development, the gestures and the voice, what can be improved in Piotr's speech? Well, I want to see you back on the stage not once again, and in Moscow as well, so I would give you some tips so you might reconsider for probably future improvements. The first thing is with the voice, which I loved a lot, I would probably ask you sometimes to pace up a little bit more, because at some points the pace was quite steady, and sometimes we need to get some push from you with the voice. Speed up, speed down, make it low, make it high. I would also advise you a little bit to consider your stage movement, because you moved horizontally really well, moving from one point to another with a major idea, moving forward within the plot of the speech, but then you stood here like this, which was not really to the story itself, like leaning on the tribune, feeling relaxed while you were telling about the hospital thing. That was a little weirder. So probably don't use the tribune the next times. And finally, what I lacked a little more is probably a bit of energy here. The story itself had a great plot. We were in the movie, we were in there, so probably a bit more of an energy, all in all, in posture. To sum it all up, it was a fantastic, confident story. A little bit more of a voice, a little bit more of considering the movements, and I really enjoy listening to your speeches. I want to hear you back again in Moscow. Thank you.
Valeria.